What is up, YouTube, and welcome to the Extra Point, episode 39. I am Hunter along with Nick. How are you doing, Nick?
As always, Hunter, I'm doing very well. And yourself?
I'm doing great, Nick. I'm doing great.
That's good to hear. That's good
Yep,
to hear.
switching it up a little bit.
I like it.
You do? Cool, cool, cool,
Nice
cool.
change of pace. Yeah.
I mean, change is good in some
Yeah.
ways, as we
And
found
now
out
I
last
have
week.
to change for the next time. So you
Right.
have started a trend, and I will come up with something else the next
Good,
time.
good. Can't
Yeah.
wait to hear what you come up with next.
Okay.
All
Let's
right.
get past it.
First
Yeah.
topic is going to be the Patriots offense and the struggles it has endured over the season and Tom Brady's struggles. Is it the end of Tom Brady? You being a Patriots fan, I'm sure you have a lot to say on the subject, so we'll get to that very shortly. Our second topic of the day is our AFC favorite. What team in the AFC do we think will represent the AFC in the Super Bowl? And our
Yeah.
third topic is the NFC. The same exact thing with the NFC, our NFC favorite. So, without further ado, the Patriots fan, Nick, the struggles with the Patriots
Me.
offense and Tom Brady struggling. What's going
So
on?
I'll just go ahead and stop it right there. There's no and Tom Brady. Everyone wants to look at his stats, but if you actually watch the Patriots offense every week, every play of offense as I have all season, it is not even close to Tom Brady's fault. This man will hike the ball and look five different directions to try and throw the ball every single play. He scans the field with nothing. Sometimes he doesn't have five. He doesn't have enough time. It's sometimes it's the O line.
It happens.
I'm going to give most of the blame towards the receiving crew, but I'm not going to blame the receivers. They just don't have the talent. One of their, I think their third best receiver in yards and catches is an undrafted rookie receiver. It's not bad for undrafted rookie. It certainly isn't great. He only has like barely 300 something yards. That's their third best. Edelman, he's the shit. He's been getting double teamed all season. Still has 1,000 yards and 6 touchdowns. So he's doing his thing. But he's really the only major impact. I think James White is the second best receiver statistically on the team. That's it. It's a
Pretty
1-2
sad.
punch.
Oh,
That is it. It's so isolated. Defenses have to be like ecstatic to just hey, look, guys, double 11. You two watch James White on the flat route, and we're pretty much set from there. Because I mean, I'm sorry, N'Keal Harry, he's got potential, but he's not there yet. I think if he
right.
wouldn't have been hurt the first 8 weeks, I think we'd see something by now. But he's not there yet. Philip Dorsett actually is a good target. I think Tom Brady likes to throw at him. Before he got hurt, he had 4 touchdowns in 2 games. He gets hurt. Literally, he's been hurt. He missed 6 weeks after the first 2 games. Came
I'm
back,
aware.
played 2 snaps, got hurt. 2 games later, came back, got a touchdown. Next game, he got hurt again. So
Yeah.
he's injured, so you can't count on him. And obviously, the tight end situation is it's a drastic difference from a two-way tight end, one of the best blocking tight ends of all time, really, and Gronk. Plus, he's a playmaker. We already know what he can do in the receiving end. Right now, oh my God, I was excited for Ben Watson. I think we had an episode, Hunter, about Ben Watson. I was excited he'd come back. I thought it'd make a difference. He he just he's so old. I don't know. He's not good at all. He cannot block anymore. He cannot get open. He can't run routes. He can't catch. It really sucks. The tight end thing below that one really frustrates me. I mean, we've been through like four of them
Yeah.
consistently on the
Yeah.
season, and they're all terrible. The receivers, I just said it. I mean, they're just not that good. One of them's injury prone. It is what it is. The O line, I think people are blowing that up. I don't think it's as bad. They're one lineman off from last year's team. Well, I thought they're pretty damn good. They're the center, David Andrews, one of the best in the league. Respectively, top 4 or 5 at his position. He's been out all year with like blood clots or something like that. Now they're down to a third string center, And I thought last week they did pretty good going against guys like Chris Jones and stuff. So,
Mhm.
the O line has ups and downs and stuff like that. But it is what I'm trying to say. It is not Tom Brady. It is not. He looks the exact same to me. People look at his numbers and go, well, why is he sucking? What? In his
He's only got a team.
entire
Yeah.
career, I cannot think of any other receiving core, including tight ends, that has been worse than this year's. There hasn't been one worse than this year. There simply hasn't. I'm
I mean,
sorry.
not to
That's just
mention,
what it is. It's
y'all
not
got a
Tom to
bunch of
me.
young
It's the
receivers
receivers,
as
and
well.
it's not the O line to me. It's the receivers.
I agree with you. I know we agree on a good bit of stuff. I don't like the Patriots, but
Well, no.
I do agree. Tom Brady hasn't looked any different than what he has been. I do believe people are taking it out of proportion, looking at his numbers. It's not just numbers. It's not a numbers game. It is you got to look at the whole entire fucking offense. Like you
Yep.
said, all the receivers basically are young as shit, aren't experienced. The only ones you got that experienced is just Dorsett, Edelman, and Sanu. Sanu
James White.
and James White. Sanu,
Yeah.
who has been hurt. Dorsett, who has been hurt. And
Yep.
Edelman, who is just getting double teamed out the ass, but he's good.
Yep.
He's a what Gronk call him, a squirrel?
A squirrel.
I
Yeah.
think
I
he's
don't know
high.
why, but he called him a
Gronk was high
squirrel.
when he said that.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, I'm not looking at I'm Brady. So let me run you through some stats. The completion percentage is down 3%. The
Yep.
yards, he's going to hit his average yards mark like he does every year, around 4,200 yards. His touchdowns is lacking. His interceptions is up. But like I said, and like you said, when receivers don't get open, trust me, I know plenty of that.
Yep.
When receivers don't get open, the quarterback has nobody to fucking throw it to. He's going to
Yep.
end up getting sacked. He's going to end up having to throw it away. Just like his completion percentage going down, he has
Yeah.
to throw the ball away every fucking minute or every damn second. It's ridiculous. So the offense is struggling. Tom Brady is not, but I think the offense in general is struggling, and you can see that when he
Thank
plays.
you. Yeah.
Every
Thank you
single
so
game that
much.
he's playing, the offense only scores what? Fucking 17 points a game?
I think honestly, I think you're right. I think after the
17 points a
Chiefs, that's
game,
about right.
and they allow fucking 3 or 6. So that's not good on the offensive side of the ball. You don't want to only score 17 fucking points,
Yeah.
but it's enough to get the job done. I don't think it's going to be enough to take them deep into the playoffs,
We'll talk
especially
about
looking
that
at some
later.
of the AFC teams that we will be talking about in just a minute. But it's gotten them to what's their record now? 9-3,
They're
10-3.
terrible record hunter, 10-3.
Yeah.
I mean, they're just
So
awful.
it's not them. And plus, you have Bill Belichick, the best coach in the history of the NFL, and Tom Brady is the
That's true.
best quarterback in the NFL ever. When they go into the playoffs, it's a fucking flip a switch. It's a completely different team. So don't
Yep.
say that the Ravens or the fucking Steelers or whoever else, the Chiefs, are just going to kill the fucking Patriots because it's not going to be that easy when going up against these two, just those two. The whole team, the other team could fucking suck a dick. The rest of the team. Just these two players are the coach and Tom Brady. So that's all I'm going to say about that. So yeah, I don't think Brady is this is his fucking out year or whatever people are saying. It's just the
I don't
offense.
either. It's people are looking at the numbers too hard. Like you said, he looks the same. He's throwing the same. He's not throwing the ball slow or anything like that. It's just he's got nothing to work with this year. So
Right. All right. Nice little segue into our second topic, our AFC favorite. Who will
yeah.
represent the AFC in the Super Bowl? Who will be AFC champions? Nick, you being an AFC guy, who is it?
This is not biased. This is how I feel about the Ravens. I think the Patriots should be or will end up being in the Super Bowl again.
Okay. Why?
Well, some of what you just mentioned, because Tom and Bill, I'm one of the few fans that was truly satisfied about what happened at the Chiefs game. A lot of teams, you lose a game like that. I know we always get the calls or where people say we had a bunch of calls go the opposite way for us. I was so happy. Here's why. Tom Brady on I believe it was fourth down run on a would-be 2-minute drive. We had a shot in the end zone. Everyone knows how it ended, fourth and goal and complete pass. Tom Brady had a 15-yard run when no one was there. And I swear I've never seen it unless they won the Super Bowl or some shit. Bill Belichick on the sideline, jumping up and down and pointing towards, like a first down. I've never been more happy in my life to see him react to Tom Brady running the football like that. It's stuff like that that makes me confident in a team. Granted, I see the Ravens do that every week. Look, they just played tonight. This is Thursday night. Technically it's Friday the 13th, as late as we are, but Thursday night football, they just crushed the Jets, and they have a good time on the sideline, right? Harbaugh and him, everyone knows about what they said. They love each other and this and that. That's good for a team, but I had the same feeling last year when people were doubting us. It's a team game, and how you react, even when you lose, I get confident about that. I haven't seen the Ravens lose recently, so that's obviously a good thing. But how do they react when they're down and out? That's what I don't know about the Ravens. That's what I do know about the Patriots. And, you want to call it bias, and that's, I guess it is. But I obviously know the Patriots better than any other team. It'd be interesting to see if the Ravens see the Patriots, or who else. The Chiefs gave them a close game earlier in the season. Yeah. Who could, or actually they beat them. How are they going to react in a tough situation in the playoffs, either being down or, maybe they lose a game or two before the playoffs. How does that happen? We'll see. I know how the Patriots react, and that's why I'm confident they can win tough games. It don't have to be 48-3 every week like the Ravens. You win football games how you win them. Doesn't matter. So it's biased, sure, but that's how I feel. You're going to go Ravens. I can already tell.
So
a couple of the looks you gave me were like, I
just watched the Ravens game. By the way, Adam Gase still needs to be fired, and I'm still a coach.
I do
wanting
like
a job
his beard,
right now.
though. I'm glad he's growing out his beard. He's hiding his weird face.
Yeah. So New York, give me a call. I'll be there.
That's right.
So yeah, Baltimore just kicked the shit out of the Jets. Lamar Jackson is having a great year. Statistically passing, he's doing okay. He doesn't pass the ball but 15 times a game, but he gets the touchdown. They have the number one offense in the NFL in yards and points forced by like 100.
Yep.
100 points. The rushing offense is fucking phenomenal. It's just like the 49ers, but better. They have a running quarterback that can fucking juke his way every fucking which way he can.
I think before you go, I just want to say one thing about that. I think after tonight's game, they will have surpassed average of 6 yards per carry. That's insane. Unbelievable.
So every single offensive lineman needs to make it to the Pro Bowl for the Ravens on the AFC side.
I voted 2 of them in.
Yeah, I mean, Baltimore is a phenomenal offense, a really stout defense, and there is not much that you can do to stop them. However, the Patriots have the best defense in the NFL, and when we are saying that this team is going to win the AFC Championship, what do we always say? Defense wins
championships.
So I am going to go with the New England Patriots to win the AFC. Defense wins championships.
Such a relief. Thank you.
The one thing that Bill Belichick struggles with, and we said this last week, is mobile quarterbacks. And we just saw it a couple weeks ago when Baltimore beat the Patriots.
Yep.
It's just something that he struggled with his whole entire career. And now that the NFL is changing, there are a lot more mobile quarterbacks, and we have another Michael Vick in the league. So that's going to give him trouble. But Bill Belichick, being a great coach he is, and a great defensive-minded coach, and a great coach all around, I think he will stop Lamar Jackson. Stephon Gilmore, best corner in football. They have a great front seven. Well, the secondary is fucking phenomenal for the Patriots. You got Jason McCourty, Devin McCourty, and then Stephon Gilmore. And who's the other fucking corner?
J.C. Jackson. You got Jonathan Jones, Patrick
That's it.
Chung, Deron Harmon.
So the
List
defense
goes
is
on.
fucking unreal. The front seven, I do believe, can stop the Ravens' offense and the Ravens' run game. Hopefully, we'll see. And I think they will be able to stop the passing attack because once you be able to stop the run for Lamar Jackson, he's going to have to throw the ball, which is what he struggles at,
Yep.
unless there is a
Damn
wide
right.
open fucking lane, just like I saw tonight. He made
Yep.
2 or 3 contested throws. The other 15 were wide the fuck open.
Yep.
So yeah, I think the Patriots will stop them to a certain extent. The offense, it's Tom Brady. Like I said before, Tom Brady flips a switch in the fucking playoffs. I think Tom Brady and the offense will get clicking and will pull out a victory and beat Baltimore in the championship in Baltimore, most likely. And
Yeah,
Tom
you're
Brady
right.
is going to win another fucking AFC championship to make that what, 10 or 11?
He's been to 9, so that would be that'd be the 10th.
Yeah.
Be the 10th one.
Yep. So I'm going to go New England. You
I'm
happy?
so I'm so happy right now. I didn't know. I thought you were gonna go Ravens. I didn't. I couldn't tell. But this is great. And you went with the same reason that I went for the most part. So that's
Yeah,
respect,
defense
Hunter.
wins
You
championships.
know what
I've
they
always
say?
said,
Great minds think alike, people. And this is what you
right.
got right here.
I've always said, and I know you got confused last week, offense can win you games. But when it comes down to the championships, defense always wins it, and defense always
Defense
steps up.
will make the play, or defense will not make the play.
Like last year,
Simple as
we
that.
saw the Chiefs ball all over teams, scoring 40, 45, 50 points. But what did they not win? And they had the chance to a fucking championship because they had the
Yep.
last ranked defense in the league.
Yep.
So moving on to the NFC. Who will be crowned the NFC champion at the end of the year? Do you want me to start?
Yes, you take the reins on this one, my man. I hope. Go ahead. Go ahead. I just want to see. I'm curious.
Okay. There's 4 teams that I have in mind, and surprisingly, it's the top 4
Yep.
teams in the NFC. You
Yep.
have the 49ers, who sit atop, the Green Bay Packers, who are now in second, the Cincinnati Colts, the
Yeah, I
New
know.
Orleans
Cincinnati
Saints,
Colts. There you go.
and then the Seattle Seahawks, surprisingly in a wild card spot at 10-3,
At
but
10
could
and
still
3.
possibly win the division at the end of the year. This is a very difficult one, but like I said, defense wins championships. San Francisco 49ers and Jimmy fucking Garoppolo are going to win the NFC championship,
Yes.
and it is going to be
Yes.
Jimmy Garoppolo versus Tom
Oh
Brady
God.
Super Bowl. I
I
never
hope
would
it
have
happens. Oh my God.
never would have fucking thought about it. I never would have fucking called it. But I think that's gonna fucking happen. I bagged on Jimmy Garoppolo all year, and every fucking time I sit here and think or talk shit on him, he fucking just puts a sock in my mouth and goes out, throws 73%, 400 yards, and 5 fucking touchdowns with no
Yep.
pick. I don't fucking get it. And they run the ball like for 20 yards. But the offense can score points, and we just saw what they did with the Saints. Holy shit. That was a damn game.
I
Scored
know. That
45
was
fucking
awesome.
points on a average Saints defense. But we also saw that the Saints can fucking rack up points against the 49ers
On a
second
really
ranked.
good defense. Yep.
So, but the 49ers, their offense showed up. Their defense needs to improve in that aspect because I do believe they probably will face the Saints in the playoffs. So, I don't know. It's going to be a very good game, but I do believe the 49ers are going to come out with it. The Seahawks, they have, in my mind and in your mind, the MVP on the team. The problem is that is the only player they really have on that team. And I don't think he will be able to beat Green Bay or the Saints or
Yeah.
the 49ers,
You're
even though
right.
they just did it, and they might do it again this year. I don't know. It's going to be difficult in the playoffs. And the Saints, this is their last year, in my opinion. Next year is going to be a rebuilding year for them. But I still don't think they have enough depth in their roster and in their depth chart to compete against the 49ers or the fucking Packers. The Packers being number 2
Yeah.
ranked team, Aaron Rodgers and that offense is fucking killer. I think that offense beats the Saints, beats the Seahawks, beats the 49ers, beats the Vikings. That offense is one of the best in the league, but overall team and the defense, because defense wins championships, I'm going to go 49ers, Jimmy Garoppolo versus Tom Brady in the Super Bowl. I never would have thought I would fucking say that, but it's going to happen.
Well, first of all, once again, I'm very happy with your pick because that was my pick as well. I thought you were going to go Seahawks or Saints. Saints out of the love for Drew Brees, and
Love
like
them.
you
Yep.
keep saying, this is their last year. They're going to win it all. Ain't going to do nothing for the next 10. And the Seahawks, because Russell Wilson, man, that guy's a god. He really is. He's the real MVP. He ain't going to win it, unfortunately, but he's the real MVP. I want to take a second to realize if the playoffs ended today, okay, let's jump past the wild card round. Assuming Seahawks and Saints win, we'd be looking at the 49ers versus the Saints, a rematch in San Fran. And we'd be looking at Packers Seahawks in Green Bay. Oh my God. I want that to happen so bad. I will not do anything.
Game of the year right there. 2 games of the year.
That is unreal. I hope that happens so bad.
And we got to this has happened already. The Packers and the Seahawks played like 4 years ago in Green Bay, and it came down to the
overtime.
Yeah,
the overtime. Insane games. Plus the Saints, let's be honest. I think we all want to see the Saints in some sort of championship game, right? If that's possible. Nope. Or you want to see the Saints. I mean, come on, because they're going to lose.
Brees. He needs
they're going
to
to blow it
somewhere
somehow, but it's going to be the most shocking thing ever. They're going to, Minneapolis Miracle or the Minnesota Miracle.
That happens again. Oh, I would cry in laughter, and I would love it.
It could happen.
Much.
So NFC playoffs look pretty amazing, especially when you're looking at offensive firepower. The reason I'm going 49ers, like you said, defense wins championships. I'll always stick by that for any sport, at any time, for any reason. That is a great reason to pick a team to win a championship game. But I'm also looking at the 49ers schedule. Dude, my God. I mean, they've already played the Seahawks in a tough game. They end up losing. They played the Ravens in another really tough game, ended up losing, but very tough teams. I mean, they played so many great teams. They just played the Saints in another thriller, and they've won. So they've been through it. They are prepared to take on the best teams the NFC has, and I think that's why they will end up in the Super Bowl. I hope it happens. Actually, as a Patriots fan, I hope somehow the Vikings or something make it in so we can win the Super Bowl with ease. But Jimmy G versus Tom Brady. I think that would be unreal. And I'm trying. I keep smiling. I can't. That's such a happy thought for me. I love it.
The wild card, and then the great NFC East division champs at the moment. So I mean, you got the 6 and 7 Eagles or the 6 and 7 Cowboys. So
I mean that's true.
Okay, so they won't make it out of the wild card because the 2 wild card teams at the moment are the Minnesota Vikings and the Seattle Seahawks. So, all right. So right now, it would be in the wild card: Saints versus Vikings. Seahawks versus Cowboys.
Right now.
So Cowboys would not win that. The Seahawks would definitely win that one. But then you got the Vikings versus the Saints.
Maybe the Minnesota Miracle
great fucking
2. Yeah?
But
time with Kirk Cousins?
Problem with the Vikings, they're 3-4 on the road. But they're 6-0 at home. So if they could have won the division, I think
are disgusting for some reason. They're not good in the passing game. I don't know what happened.
I just now realized the Vikings and the fucking Packers are playing each other, and the Vikings are a game behind. I do believe in week 7.
Okay. That is, oh my God. People.
And if the NFL is rigged, what do you think the NFL is going to do?
Oh, stop it,
Make the Green Bay Packers lose, tie it up, boom. We have a primetime week 17 matchup for the division.
Hey, you know what? I'll humor you. If it is rigged, then they're doing it right because that'd be fucking awesome. That would
Or
only add on
hey,
to it.
Drew Brees, poor guy. He's been through the shit with the Saints. Why not? Let's give him a Super Bowl win just because. So that's what the
Oh,
NFL
is that
might
what
do
they're
as
gonna
well.
do? They're gonna give him
Just
some.
like they did with Peyton Manning, just like they did with Ray Lewis.
That's not what happened. Ray
Uh,
Lewis had a great defense. Peyton Manning had a great defense, and defense wins championships. And I'm sorry, the Saints defense is not terrible, but they're not great.
sure.
So it is what
God,
it
I
is.
just cannot wait. And I also look at the AFC and I look at the NFC. Dear God in heaven, what a fucking difference that is. In the win column,
you got, you got
Jesus.
first of all, you got two 10-3 teams in the 10-3 teams in the playoff picture. Two of them will be playing in the wild card round no matter what.
Yeah.
So that's kind of
And
ridiculous.
then in the hunt, you got 8-5, 7-6. I mean, 9-4. I mean, what the fuck? And then in the AFC, you got two 10-win teams, and the rest is just
And
down.
somehow,
Oh, nine and
how are the
four.
Steelers a playoff team right now? I don't
Steelers,
understand.
yes, are
I
the
don't
second
get
wild
it.
card spot at 8-5.
I mean,
People
I
are
know
saying
they're
Mike
eight and
Tomlin
five.
could
They
be a
did.
coach of the year candidate.
He could. You know what? We talk shit about him, and
He's doing
it
good.
blows my mind. They are 8-5, and they have really turned things around. I'll give him a pat on the back for what he's done. It's pretty impressive because they were 1-5, right? 1-4. They were
One
one
and
and four.
four, yeah.
They get fucking Minka Fitzpatrick
And
is the
that,
biggest game changer in
yeah,
NFL history because
yeah.
they got him and their shit just
And
turned
they
right
went
around.
7-1.
And without Big Ben, they've been riding a third string quarterback for like 4 weeks. I think. I mean, that's pretty
Yeah,
impressive, man.
it's
Watch
ridiculous.
out, man. They're a wild card team that can sneak up on people.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. So that was a short episode, but it's okay. We're filming this really late due to work. So,
Sorry,
yeah. Yeah, you fucking suck. It's all
I
right.
know.
It happens to all of us. But yeah. So, episode 40 is going to be coming out soon. 40
40.
episodes.
That's right.
We got to have something good, like something like surprising happen on our 50th episode. It's going to be a while, but
Oh, we're not
that'll
going to
probably
do a
be
40.
around. That'll probably be around what, like off season, maybe right after. Yeah, maybe right after the Super
You
Bowl.
know, Hunter, I'd have to do the math in my head. And I'm not going to do it because I'm not
Okay.
good at math. So, yeah, when it happens, it happens.
Yep. All
So,
right. Thank you guys for watching. Tune in a couple days for episode 40 of the Extra Point,
40.
and we will catch you later.